How you doing, everybody? It's still Monday the 25th of January 2010, and it's coming up to 9 o'clock in the evening, and I just wanted to discuss with you a little article that came up in the newspaper, a small article, but very, very interesting. Came up last week, and I thought there would be a follow-up to it, but so far there hasn't been, so I just thought rather than wait, I'll put it up and you can peruse it, as it were. And basically what it's about, we have 3 major stockbroking companies in Ireland, certainly in the Dublin area, anyway, in the Leinster area, and yeah, these deal most of the big players in Ireland. And the first one is Davies, and they've got really serious people. They've got serious clients on their books. And the next one is Goodbody's. They used to be the stockbroking arm of AIB. And the final one then, or was it Bank of Ireland? Well, I think it was AIB. I think they still are the major stockbroking arm of AIB. I'll check that up. And the final one then is this one that I'm going to comment on, BLOXHAMS. And they would all, you know, you're talking about a client base, seriously wealthy people. And this article from the Evening Herald, it's about BLOXHAMS getting sued. Their directors are being sued for 10 million euros by disgruntled clients who claim that they were given fallacious advice, which, as a result of, they invested in bonds recommended to them by BLOXHAMS, and they've lost everything. And one of the things that comes out of this, and it's an extraordinary thing, because I'm stunned. I'm truly stunned. You see, these people, the likes of BLOXHAMS and all that, these are all seriously professional people. Inside BLOXHAMS, they would all have corporate lawyers. There would be economists. There'd be loads of accountants. There'd be investment guys. There would be guys with all sorts of degrees in commerce and all sorts of MBAs and all that. So, you name it, they have it. Just listen to this. This is a startling figure. It's hard to believe. They got people who are obviously gilt-edged clients of theirs to invest in a bond, and the bond didn't go down 20%, didn't go down 40%, didn't go down 60%, didn't go down 80%, didn't go down 90%, didn't go down 95%, it went down 97%. Like, say you had 1,000 bonds, and you went down and you rang a tang up in Dublin Zoo. You know, one of them ones that looks like Bertie Ahern. If you got one of them ones that was just before meal time and he was a bit frisky, and you said to him, there's a Financial Times, that's the bond page of the Financial Times, and there's a big needle, stick that into that list of 1,000, and he rang a tang, stuck to. He'd do a better job than BLOXHAMS have done here for their clients, that I can see. 2 solicitors, this is what it says here, 2 leading solicitors say they have combined losses of 1.4 million euros, and some other man and his wife, his name is Maurice Curran, and his wife Nolene, they claim that they were acting on behalf of the Solicitors Mutual Defence Fund, and they invested 8 million. This is hard to believe. This is truly hard to believe. Anyway, it's going on at the moment, and all that's happened is the mighty and the good have fallen out. So one of the byproducts of all this, I believe, is that the number of drinks parties, social drinks parties in and around Dublin has gone down dramatically. And the reason being that lots of fights and rows have broken out, physical rows, and the Garda Síochána of the police have had to be called, because not only is it the men involved, but the wives of the good and mighty were pulling their hair out of one another. I believe in one of these good dudes recently down in Doggy over a very similar incident to this. the local guards had to be called out, and they were all taken to the Pokey Joe for the evening until they calmed down. So that's what's happening. I'm laughing because when this all occurred 5 years ago, and 5 or 6 years ago, people don't know what it was like in Ireland. If you were an ordinary person in Ireland, you were treated like you were a chump. These people spat on you. These people walked around the streets as if the streets were paved with gold. They literally went into restaurants. And lit their cigars with €5 notes, €10 notes. They literally did that. These are the same people. Some of these people are deserving of what's coming for them. Some of them are not. I have to admit, some of them are not. But it's the old story. When you lie down with dogs, and that's certainly what's happened with a lot of these people. They're laying down with dogs, financial dogs. And by the way, this is for Jacqueline, who's one of the commenters, and she's normally spot on, this woman. And several months ago, before any of this became in the public arena, she said, "Oh, this would happen," and it's starting to come to pass. So all power to Jacqueline for getting that one right. And this just makes it an interesting little article to read, because it's a sign of the times. More to come.